Hi friends, it's Becky Roberts with Inking Idaho. Today I'm going to show you how to make this cute little pocket fold to hold some little treats. This is cute for Valentine's Day with little candies. It can be cute for tea bags, pretty much anything that will fit into these little tiny compartments. These are done on peppermint patties, and I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do this, so let's get started. The first thing you need is a 6x6 piece of Designer Series paper. Today I'm using the Best Year Ever Designer Series paper by Stampin' Up. This is available during Celebration as one of the free choices. And you bring in your Simply Scored scoring board, and the first thing you want to do is fold your paper diagonally corner to corner to create a triangle. Put your folded side up against the top of the scoring board here, and you're going to score first at 2 3/4, and then you're going to score at 5 5/8. Then you're going to lean your score line up against the edge of the board, and at 1/2 inch, I'm going to get it started here, at 1/2 inch, you're going to come all the way down the length of it for the 1/2 inch. And then what you're left with is 3 score lines across the center and 2 diagonally. So you're going to decide which side you want for your inside, which side you want for your outside, and then you're going to fold your paper. So for this one, I'm going to have the flower design on the outside. So we're going to fold one side in, fold the other side in, and then fold it straight up to meet right there on your points. Fold it straight up. And then you have those additional score lines that we made on either side. So at this point, you're just going to score it backwards, flip it over, and score it backwards again. And make sure that your points line up at the top. And there's the basics. You're going to end up with a little W shape, and that's the basics of just your little treat pouch. So the rest is just go ahead and decorating it and putting it together. So what I chose to do was to take the corner rounder and round my corners at the top. And then I wanted to make a little handle in mine, so using the 3/4 inch by 15/16 inch oval punch, I'm just going to put a hole right here in the top to create a little handle to carry it with. And then I want mine to stay together while I'm assembling it, so I'm just putting some mini glue dots on the inside of it and one at the very top, and put it right back together. And that way it'll stand up when I ask it to, and it won't fall over. So now we're ready to put our little flowers in there. So I'm using the Petal Pourri stamp set with the coordinating flower medallion punch, again from the new Occasions catalog at Stampin' Up. So what I did is I stamped 2 of the flowers. I used this flower right here, and I stamped 2 of them in Early Espresso ink. And then for the center, I used my markers in Sahara Sand and Crushed Curry and markered up on this stamp. And then this is the very center, and that's just regular ink with Early Espresso. So we're going to punch this flower out using the coordinating punch. Well, there we go. So punch out 2 of them, one for the front and one for the back. And then I wanted my flower to be a little bit dimensional, so I went ahead and cut out just this top part right here of the wider petals and fold them up just a little bit. And on a mini glue dot, I'm going to stick this right on top here so it adds a little bit of dimension to it. And then the center, I'm going to cut this out with the 7/8 inch scallop circle punch. It fits perfectly right around these little scallops. If you can line it up. There we go. And then the 1/2 inch circle punch for this little one right here. For this particular one, I'm going to go ahead and put it on a Stampin' Dimensional so that gives it a little bit of room to stand up. And put this guy right in the center on a mini glue dot. And that's the flower front right there. And then I just took a peppermint patty and I put some mini glue dots on the center of the flower behind it here on the back side, and just put my candy right in the center. And then the same thing here onto the back side, and just lined it up so that it fit like a sandwich. And that's the flower for inside the pocket. So slide it right in here. and it fits. And then we're just going to decorate the outside of the bag. For the outside of the bag, I chose to use the new Bow Builder punch from Stampin' Up! And when you punch this, you're going to get the bow and the tails and the little piece that ties them together. So you need to punch 2 of them. This is what you get in the first punch. You're going to get the same thing again. And then I have one started here that I'm putting together. So I just give this bow part a little bit of a bend, put a mini glue dot on it, fold it over and put it together, add another mini glue dot, and line it up with the tail right there. And then you put the 2 pieces of the bow together. I overlap mine a little bit. And then you have this little part that ties around it, puts the whole thing together. So I put a mini glue dot on both ends of it, put it in the center, and wrap it around. And that's what I'm going to use to embellish the top of my little treat with. So I just used a larger piece of Designer Series paper with a 1/4-inch strip, and I wrapped it all the way around, and then I just glued my bow right on the front, and I put one on this side too so that it could be 2-sided. Where's my other candy? There we go. So when you're done, I just tied up with a little bow, and that's what you have, a little 2-pocket treat pouch that you can put pretty much anything in that fits. Thank you. Have a good day.